interview with Charlie, who is a writer-director, and he wrote and directed The Centre, which is a movie showing at Cinequest. Why don't you tell us a bit about what The Centre's about?
Okay, great. It's the film is about a young man who recently out of college, and he's kind of trapped in a dead-end job right away. So he's looking for more meaning and significance in his life. He becomes involved in a self-help group, looking for answers and looking for a place to fit in. And he gets really involved in it, and as he gets further embedded, he starts to learn that the group isn't really that great. And they're, while supportive at first, there's a dark side to the group as well.
Very interesting. Now I'm going to go on a different route, so more about education to do with film.
Okay.
Do you say that you have to go to a school to be able to do a job in the film industry, or can you do it yourself and just get the experience?
I think you can do it yourself. I had some good breaks. That my dad was a director. He directed TV commercials, so I was around film production my whole life. But I never went to school. I never took really much more than a class or two about film. I taught myself most things, or I found someone who I could learn from and talk to them, or shadow them, or I've luckily found a lot of great mentors without going to a strict university setting. Yeah.
Okay, and if someone was to want to become a director and writer, what would you suggest their first 3 steps would be?
First 3 steps. Well, I think maybe it's just first step. I'll see if I can get to 3. But I might just have one that covers those. I think you have to find something to work on, and that can be your own project, that could be someone else's project. You need to take that first step. I think that's the thing I really believe in, is that any step towards your goal or dream is the thing you need to do, and then you just need to follow up with additional steps all the time. And they can be really small at first. They can be even seem like maybe they're not going the right way, but if you're following kind of your heart and a thing you really want to do, I think those steps all will add up to something. But it takes a tremendous amount of persistence.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And when you were younger, did you feel that you were held back at all because you didn't go to a school, or did you feel you learned even more than you would have done if you had gone to a school?
I don't feel like I was held back. I think sometimes I meet people who may know a few things I don't know, but then I make sure to just talk to them a bunch and try to learn from them. I think it's made me really curious about people and really open to talk to a lot of people, which I think is great for film. I think people want to know all kinds of things to be a good film director. So I don't feel held back. But yeah, maybe, who knows, maybe if I would have gone to film school, I would be far in advance of where I am today. But who knows? Yeah.
You're happy
I'm happy with where I am, and I'm not good in classroom settings anyway, so it's probably best that I just did it myself.
Did you actually have any other passions apart from in the film industry?
Yeah, I'm more trained as an illustrator and an animator, and I make my living day to day as a freelance illustrator. And that's something I'm also somewhat self-trained. My dad trained me in the arts and in painting and all of that, so I came up that way. That was my initial learning about art, and then I've always wanted to make film. So I've tried to build from fine arts background.
And if you could meet anyone that is like your hero, who would it be?
Well, I'll tell you, I had a really lucky thing happen where I got to meet one of my heroes, and he actually became involved in this film. That's Jonathan Demme, who directed Silence of the Lambs, Rachel Getting Married. I had a really good turn of events where I was able to share with him my movie. He liked it enough to become the presenter of the movie, and I got to work with him directly, editing the final cut. And it was just a tremendous experience, and I learned a million things from him.
That must be very exciting.
Yes, we're very excited, very honored to be connected to him.
What was your process in starting the film and making the film?
Well, we weren't sure how to get started, and I wrote a script, and someone told me this advice. I kind of touched on this earlier, that we just need to take a step forward and do something. So we looked around at what we had, and we could borrow a couple cameras, we could borrow a mic from a friend, and we had a couple friends who wanted to act. So we decided we would just shoot some scenes just on weekends, at nights, whatever we could do. And it seemed kind of like crazy at the time, like, is this going to lead anywhere? Because we don't have real high production value. But that did lead somewhere because we kept doing it and we kept learning new things. We kept finding better and better people, and it just all materialized from small little steps with what was right in front of us, you know, like. And so I would encourage anyone, just whatever you have in your environment, your friends, make something. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time, but you gotta get going.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, aside from film, I do these 5 quick questions where they're really speedy and you barely think.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
What's your favourite colour?
Blue.
Where's your favourite place you've ever been?
Paris.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Iceland.
What's your favourite food?
Stuffed pizza.
And who's your favourite person you've ever met?
My wife, Lindy. Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
All right.
High five. Oh, and